summarize, we looked at the film Forrest Gump and examined 3 different social structures: the family, everyone's first social institution, school, and society in general. So be different, be hybrid, not toxic, and happy holidays.
White shark bite, got blood in the water, late night gunfights.
Have a seat, Scarlet. We need to talk.
Oh, about my newest video, right?
Scarlet, this isn't gonna work out between us. I'm sorry, but you're just too much for me. We want different things in life, and you're just not the man I'm looking for. I found someone else, and I'm sorry.
What? Since when? We were on the same page and talked about love and family. I loved you. I need a minute.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. He's just everything you're not.
Who is this person?
Hey, baby.
Hey, ready to go?
Yes.
Let's get out of here.
Now to a news alert out of Utah, where authorities say 8 people, including 5 children, were found shot to death inside a home. This happened about 250 miles south of Salt Lake City. Police say they found the bodies when they went to the home for a welfare check. They've not said who's responsible or why this shooting happened, the motive behind it. The city manager says they were all members of one family.
We have breaking news out of New York, where the Trump Organization has just been sentenced following its conviction of tax fraud. The Trump Organization has just been ordered to pay a $1.6 million fine. The company says it will appeal. Earlier this week, the only individual charged in this scheme, the company's chief financial officer, Alan Weiselberg, was sentenced to 5 months in jail.
The Tulare County Sheriff says shooter stood over a young mother as she clutched her 10-month-old baby boy and pumped bullets into both their heads. They were trying to escape the Monday morning massacre at their Goshen home near Fresno. 4 more family members were found gunned down inside the house, including a 72-year-old grandmother who had been sleeping in her bed.
Communities around the nation are preparing for possible protests tomorrow night. The police body cam footage showing the death of Tyree Nichols.
Officers are now facing second-degree murder and other charges for the death of Tyree Nichols.
It will end the U.S. federal pandemic emergency declaration. Just hours after the World Health Organization yesterday announced it would keep its designation. What will the Biden administration decision to move away from that, what will that then mean?
Out-of-pocket purchases for people that are looking for at-home tests and treatment as well.
Hall was one of 5 officers, along with the Laverne police chief, fired last month for allegations of sexual misconduct on the job.
501 breaking news this morning. 3 people are dead, 5 others hurt in that shooting at Michigan State University.
Police say the suspected gunman killed
5 Texas women are suing the Lone Star State after they claimed they were denied medically necessary abortions.
Tonight, CBS News reporting former President Trump could soon face criminal charges.
Of Americans could soon have an app they use every day stripped from their phone.
An attack in Tennessee, a scene that has become all too common in America, a mass shooting.
Terrifying moments as employees hid inside the bank vault at Old National Bank in Louisville. A bank employee was about to be fired. He He left a note to his family and was live streaming the attack on him.
Tonight in Alabama, after tragedy strikes at a Sweet 16 birthday party, 4 people are dead, more than 24 others are injured.
Authorities say at least 9 teens were shot at an after-prom party just outside of Jasper, Texas.
Continues for the suspect in Texas who killed 5 of his neighbors, including an 8-year-old boy.
The Biden administration is considering sending 1,500 active duty troops to the southern border for 90 days.
A massive police response after gunfire erupted at an outlet mall in Texas.
Colorado River is still struggling with extended drought conditions. Today, the 7 states that rely on that water announced an agreement months in the making that will reduce water use by 13%.
Reached its borrowing limit and is now in danger of defaulting possibly as soon as June. The U.S. Treasury has already begun implementing what they're calling extraordinary measures to try and prevent that from happening. But some members of Congress and the White House are in a standoff over the next steps. Some House Republicans are calling for budget cuts before voting to increase the debt limit. Democrats claim that that delay could lead to a fiscal crisis.
Now, break it down for some of our viewers. What are the extraordinary measures the U.S. Treasury is taking to prevent default, and how does that really function?
Yeah, some bookkeeping shifts, Errol. They're going to stop payments on some of the retirement pension accounts, things that would affect retirees down the road. Also stop the reinvestment of some security investments the federal government makes. None of that has any short-term impact, and the Treasury Department says it'll make good on this when the crisis ends, but it buys Congress some time. It gives them a few more months to raise the debt ceiling. It's $31.4 trillion roughly now. But the federal government has to keep borrowing to pay for the expenses.
The U.S. Treasury Department announces
the
U.S.
struggling with extended drought conditions.
Fire at an outlet mall just north of Dallas. Police confirm outside of Christian school necessary abortions
because their doctors feared police officers are now facing second-degree murder and other charges for the death of 6
Where the hell am I? Why are my thoughts so loud? The desert. Keep moving. Who is that? Got the suit, but missing some accessories. Let's John Wick this shit. Hashtag you be out in the desert. Okay, yep, I'm sure of it now. This is just like John Wick 3.
magazines. Tu cuerpo en bolsas negras jugando con los delfines. La gloso automatic y los AK paletines. Vamos a enderezar a todo el que doblado camine. Estamos underwater, pero este lado nos mire. Ella quiere que como un peine yo la vire. Destapando el crack para que la funde tire. Y le vamos a bajar el dedo a todo el que me tire. Llego emprendedor.
My suit is clean. And you have a cup now too. Check and see. You saw that? Everyone did. And who exactly are you? Hello, I am Scarlet Frustration. Yes, now cup check. Thanks, I guess. But I have so many questions. Allow me to explain. This is our subconscious. We are part of the same being. I am frustration and you are pool. That is why our thoughts are spoken out loud. There has been a split of the subconscious due to what is on the other side of the subconscious. Life. Constant pain, suffering, and sadness. With a side of happiness. Sometimes more for some and less for others. Life is making you question if your best is good enough, which is leading you to overexert yourself, causing a crack in our reality, which has been causing you to not do your best, subjecting you now to frustration. This is why you're here. The subconscious is different than out there, and here it is 90% desert because humans only use roughly 10% of the brain. You are walking across the edge of the unused 90%. You are here in tranquility. Metaphorically speaking, you need to go into the desert, find the core of your problems. Thank you for that detailed explanation. Question. So, why no cup out there, and why can I hear traffic? You said it best. Hashtag, you be out in the desert. When in the desert, think of it like Adam and Eve in the garden. The traffic you are hearing is something that brought us peace at a young age. The sounds of the highway back when we used to stay in the country at Grandma's house. Exactly. We have the same memories, even though I am on this side. You just don't have my knowledge from the subconscious. But we both know you are burnt out. Well, this has been real. Okay, no more questions. I am ready to go. Your leaving isn't something you're quite ready for. You can rest here as it is a peaceful place. But when you're ready for truth, head into the desert to find it. Until then, Scarlet Pool, rest and grow. Next we meet, you will be released copyright. Copyright? Did he just Batman me? What a dick. But he isn't wrong. Frustrating society cannot extinguish your lives ablaze. Spit in your face, this is my reality. Wake up, America's a society. Spitting balls, both sides, be lying, big ass nose. Out of control, Geppetto to fucking Pinocchio. Cosplay, keep away from the underprivileged. Why that is? Cosplay, keep away. Doesn't meet the description of status quo. Sad truth, statistical fact. Which ones then matter? The privilege type. Didn't you know, homie, rich lives matter? Stockholm syndrome is only bank robbery compassion. Similar to capitalistic law. That sacred life compassion must be denied. Same right as the entirety again, which lives matter. Can you check the bylaws? Hold up, let me check. Previously on capitalistic laws, society was Roe versus Wade being overturned yet again. Theme of the day, frustrating things, yelling in my face, emotional day. Love said that I suck, left me on red, feeling kinda dead. Day of the dead, not to mention other things. Discrimination among these things, it's the type that leaves you red and hot, hotter than most other things. All these frustrating things, only to mention some of these things was all it took to morph and change, transform to a spectating thing. More of a new, frightening thing, big red, frustrating thing. White-eyed beast plus tiger stripe, stripes that come with a side of white. Privileged eyes go run and hide. These creepy things come out at night. Poverty ridden, such horrible things. What? It's Scarlet frustration, 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 Scarlet frustration. Alright, let's get it. I'm pissed. Institutionalized, damn near hospitalized behind the skies. Don't be surprised, this unique verse. High five, nope. Surprise, disabled bent out of shape vet. I told you I was institutionalized, damn near, maybe 3 times. So why the disguise? Told you about those red eyes that are actually privileged eyes, such awful eyes. So now we're hateful disguise. Truth is I feel in love with college and keep forgetting the double E instead of the I. That right there is a secret lie. And yeah, I cry, cannot lie, and it hurt, and with all her. All these frustrating things, on dimensions. Some of these things was all it took to morph and change, transform to a spectating thing. More of a new, frightening thing, big red, frustrating thing. Wide-eyed beast plus tiger stripe. Stripes that come with a side of white. Privileged eyes go run and hide. These creepy things come out at night. Poverty ridden, such horrible things. What? It's Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration, Scarlet frustration. Third verse, not the unique version, just the ADHD version. Wanted to create change and make waves, all these hateful lies. So I decided to wear masks, just a love that I never wanted to hide. Aha, surprise! But I was told black lives are good here. Guess I'll just wear this hateful disguise. I was from the hood until I got institutionalized. Military spec ops, nah, that's the SF lie. Critique too many damn times, and I got a hella unique mind. Behind this skies, it's hella hurt rise from too many damn lies, and all this behind my own hateful skies. So some say I'm one hell of a guy, so please rewind and take me back before I had such a hateful mind. Happy times, and I always felt right back when there was no need to rewind, because it was still happier times, like that old TV show I remember now. It was called Good Old Times. Truth hidden behind the secret lies, strange times quantified emotional until I couldn't stop crying. So educational love, I had to move on, but wisdom knowledge will come back in time. Until then, I'll keep wearing this awesome disguise. The truth. I don't even know where to begin. What's this? May these tools aid you on your journey for the truth. Scarlet Frustration. Well, time to hang up old things, equip the new, and go find truth.